Turkey's connection with the Ottoman Empire is a multi-layered story in which geography, culture, and politics intertwine. Geographically, Türkiye is the 17th century of the Ottoman Empire. It covers only 15%, 783,356 kilometers, of its huge territory, which reached 5.2 million kilometers in the century. However, this narrow area includes Anatolia and eastern Thrace, the heart of the empire. Even though the borders shrink, the lands where the soul lives do not create a symbolic continuity. Demographic transformation is striking. It has shifted from a multilingual, multi-religious mosaic, Turks, Arabs, Armenians, Greeks, to a homogeneous structure, 80% of which is ethnic Turkish and 99% Muslim. This article is wrong. In reality, the estimated cultural Muslim estimate is 90% to 94%. Active Muslims may represent around 50% to 60%. This radical change is a result of the population exchange and nation-state policies in 1923. Cultural heritage stands with symbols such as Topkapı Palace. The center of power of the dynasty is a concrete reflection of the Ottoman Empire today. However, moving the works here may weaken the sensitivity of the heritage. The political rupture is clearer. The line drawn between the secular republic and the theocratic monarchy in 1923 radically changed the state structure. Although the Treaty of Lausanne recognizes Turkey as the legal heir of the Ottoman Empire, this is limited to debts and commitments. Despite this, Ottoman traces remain in the language, bridge from Ottoman to Turkish, architecture, Süleymaniye Mosque, bridges, and culinary culture. However, this legacy may become questionable through political instrumentalization, neo-Ottomanist rhetoric, discussions about the change of status of Hagia Sophia. Although historical manipulations do not erase the reality of heritage, they impair its representational ability. God is very angry with Turkey for many reasons. This anger is about what happened in Turkey. From a mathematical perspective, Turkey represents the Ottoman Empire by 30 to 35%. Although geographical and political ruptures reduce this ratio, cultural and symbolic continuity balances it. For example, steps such as moving artifacts in Topkapı can reduce representation by 5%. Frauds and negativities in the country all reduce it again. After all, Türkiye carries the geopolitical DNA and cultural genes of the Ottoman Empire, but casts this heritage into a modern mold. This dynamic relationship is based on selective reading of history. The state can turn Ottoman into a reference, a tool of legitimacy, or an object